Hey y'all, this is Cindy, and it's fall here on the homestead, which means it's garlic planting time. We have a family of 4. We figured out that in order to feed us through the year and have some extra seed garlic to put up for the next year, and even have some left over, we would need to plant 180 cloves. To save room and for the mutual benefit of everything in our garden, we companion plant as much as possible. For our purposes, the companion planting this year will be with the brassicas and the potatoes. I've already planted the garlic around the brassicas because I put those in a couple of weeks ago, but today we're going to plant around the potatoes.
Cindy, how deep do you plant the garlic?
About an inch or 2. And then you want to put them about maybe 6 to 8 inches
Apart? So no deeper than 2 inches.
Yes.
And no more shallow than 1.
Right.
Okay.
And since I'm planting among other plants, I mean, I'm not really measuring how far apart they are.
Yeah.
But I'm just making sure I don't have them too close together where I do have a big area of space.
I got you.
Now, one thing you want to keep in mind about your garlic, when you break apart your big bulb of garlic, you're going to have a bunch of these little cloves here, okay? This right here is the bottom. When you plant this, this goes towards the ground. This part here will be sticking up as you plant them. Because I'm planting in my potatoes and I have a bunch of volunteer potatoes coming up right now, I'm not using my spade to dig in here because I don't want to risk tearing up any of those potatoes. But this soil is very manageable from where we've had it mulched.
So where our soil's all broken up here in the potato bed, it's really easy to just do it all by hand without having to use a digger or anything. Is that a dandelion?
Nope, it's burdock.
Oh, okay. How many heads are we going to be planting in this area?
Heads of garlic?
Or clove, whatever.
Cloves.
Whatever.
Oh, cloves. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna see how far we go with this because I really don't know. I mean, I'm just really eyeballing planting here, and I'm planting around the potatoes and the cabbage. I've got cabbage in this bed also. So whatever I get done, great, and then what I don't, I'll just have to find somewhere else to plant the rest of it. For a number of years, I planted my garlic in a bed that was really clay. It hadn't been amended, hadn't had anything done to it other than, you know, running off the grass and stuff, the weeds and all that. And then I moved my garlic to this garden that we've been mulching for a number of years now, and we've worked leaves and compost into it, so it's made the dirt just rich, just a really deep, dark, rich soil. And when I moved the garlic over to this garden, the size of the bulbs increased drastically, like probably about 3 times the size of what they were in the clay.
So, loamy, a lot of compost, good drainage. Just weeding as you're going along there a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm not even really weeding. All I'm doing is pulling these dandelions that I've encouraged to grow here, and even the burdock. Dandelions just have so much nutrients in them. And so I figure, you know, if it's good for us, it's got to be good for the plants. And I don't typically actually weed the dandelion. I try not to pull them full roots, just the leaves, and then I just drop them where they're at. So these dandelions will come right back. Now, yes, if I were to come across grass patches, yeah, I'll get that out of here.
So this is going to be the first time planting it in with potatoes and in this heavy straw cover, isn't it?
It will be. This is kind of an experiment. I'm hoping that this really helps with the bugs. We have bad potato bugs, things that just love potatoes. And I'm hoping that the garlic will repel these from eating our potatoes.
So is it worth it to plant garlic and put all this work into it? as opposed to just buying it?
Oh, most definitely. I like knowing where my garlic's coming from.
So, have there been any trouble with vampires since you've been growing this much garlic?
Haven't had any recently. Alright, well that's it. Now it took me about maybe 30 minutes to plant about a 75 square foot area. I didn't get quite as much of the garlic planted that I wanted to, maybe about half-ish. So I'll have to find somewhere else to plant the rest of it. But it's that easy. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you'd like to see how the garlic progresses, or maybe check out some of our other projects that we're working on, please subscribe to the channel. And if you liked the video, hit the like button. Hope to see you next time.